Okay. Hello. Can you tell me your name and tell me a little bit about your project?
I am Orume Robinson. I am the team leader for the Action for Primates Conservation Project in Korup National Park in Cameroon.
And what are you trying to do with this project?
The Korup National Park happens to be one of the oldest and richest tropical rainforests in Africa. It is the largest remaining block of rainforest that the IUCN considers very important for African primates conservation. And currently there seems to be a very high level of hunting of these endangered primates that is pushing them to the brink of extinction. And the levels of conflict between the park service and the local communities is very high. That is exposing the primates to the mercy of the poachers. Like if you go to the area, in most of the villages, recent research has shown a very high offtake of the primates because of bushmeat. About 360 carcasses of bushmeat reported each year coming out of the forest. This has really been a worrying issue. So thanks to the funding from the Conservation Leadership Program, the Korup Rainforest Conservation Society is trying to come up with this conservation education program that focuses on mainly football to try and build relationships between the park rangers and the communities. So when these conflicts reduce, then the rangers can be able to enforce their law enforcement activities to cover more areas of the park, thereby reducing the pressure on the primates.
Wow, it sounds like you have some great challenges to face. Do you think that the community will be welcoming to you and to your new ideas?
Well, the primates of Korup happen to be very renowned, and when the populations of the primates bounce back, we hope to have this could create jobs for communities through tourism, and if the primates have a very important role to play in the ecosystems, most probably the forest ecosystem will be improved. This kind of information, if given to the communities, I think they would be willing to support. Plus, we think that the primates of Korup are our natural heritage, because all of us working for the team happen to be locals from the area. And if we protect these primates, if we tell the people that when they protect the primates, it will be for their own children, I think it will be something that they will probably support.
Has there been tourism in the past?
Yes, we've had quite some tourism in the past. Before 2009, when the tourist infrastructure was completely destroyed by some angry villagers, we used to have between 500 and 1,000 tourists. But as from then on, the tourist numbers really dropped below 300.
And so what is preventing the tourists from returning?
First of all, because the tourist infrastructure is not there, then there is quite a lot of hunting. Most tourists who go to the park, they complain about gunshots. They don't see much wildlife. We think if these populations of the wildlife, the primates come back, it would be an incentive for tourists to come back to the area.
And what is the biggest challenge you'll face in your project?
Well, talking about challenges, we want to use football as a means of bringing the rangers and the local communities, especially the youths, together. We have not read about this anywhere else, so it is quite a challenge, but we are very positive this will work. And apart from this, seasonal challenges when most of the villages are inaccessible by road, and even communication access is quite difficult. So, but we have to work ways of going through this.
Great. Thank you very much.